have pleasure to welcome Steve Bagshaw. Is a very special guest from UK. Steve heads of business strategy of CPI, which especially is business development activity across of CPI. Print electronic platforms. Steve's expertise lies in the area of print electronics, print sensitive, and is the role of the development of Internet of Thinking, an industry 4.0. And today, he will be sharing with us his expert opinion of CPI application utilizing roll-to-roll flexible hybrid electronics. With that, Steve and Helmi, welcome to the stage. Steve, you can go.
Thank you, and thanks for the opportunity to speak at such a prestigious event. We've heard really good things about TechBlick in the print electronics community, and yeah, delighted to support. So, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, depending where you are in the world with these online webinars. And today I'm going to talk about flexible hybrid electronics and the work that CPI has been doing in this space for a number of years. So first of all, just a bit of an introduction in terms of who CPI are. So CPI, we're what you call a technology innovation center, or you may be familiar with a research technology organization, as it's commonly known in Europe, so an RTO. So what we do as an organization, we help companies to develop, prove and scale up and commercialize the next generation products and processes. We've done that in the area of print electronics for a number of years now. I think coming to about 15 years, so we've got quite a lot of experience in this particular domain, and look forward to sharing some of the examples of the projects which we've worked in. So as an organization, we fit in between, in the middle circle on the screen. So we don't do fundamental research and invention that you may find in a university, for instance. We don't do full-scale commercial production. We do this, we help companies overcome the innovation gaps within the space in the middle. So we work in public and private collaboration to help companies to do that. So it's all about reducing the risk for organizations to work in emerging technologies such as flexible and hybrid electronics. We've been around 17 years now. We've worked over 1,000 projects. I think, in fact, we're around 500 people now. We've got a relatively high turnover. But in essence, CPI is here to support companies to develop their own innovations and to help them manufacture new products and processes. And we do that by combining industry relevant expertise and assets. So that some of the pilot production or prototyping facilities, which I'll talk about in a second. We have expertise in securing funding and partners. So we typically work in Horizon 2020 or Innovate UK type projects, which you guys may be familiar with. And we have knowledge and application of the innovation process. So we employ people who've worked in industry, we employ people who've worked in academia, helping companies to scale up from initial proof of concept through to commercialization. The role of CPI is to transform new technologies into commercial products. The technologies which I'll talk about today are around printed and flexible hybrid electronics, but we also have capability in biotechnology, photonics, we do vaccine work as well, pharmaceutical processing. So we've got a host of capabilities across new underpinning technology areas. But the ones of interest to TechBlick and those who are on the call today are around flexible hybrid electronics. So what do we mean by flexible and hybrid electronics? Well, it's effectively novel electronics. So we term it here at CPI non-traditional PCB electronics. And what does that enable us to do? Enable us to create flexible free-form shapes or even large area structures. And there's a host of applications which we're all familiar with, which derive from these particular form factors. So why flexible electronics? Flexible in form factor, which I've just mentioned, thin, flexible, lightweight, large area. Flexibility of design, so can you create applications which conform, so things as smart labels or conformable sensors, for instance. Embedding electronics, so can we embed electronics into 3D formed shapes, for instance. And high functionality, how can we create